Hello and welcome to Talking All podcast where I talk about anything and everything. And today I kind of just have like a really random rant. I just got into recording like a 45-minute long episode that literally had no meaning. So I was gonna talk about like work. Um, I put in my 2 weeks, as many people know, and I'm kind of nearing the end of it. I'm halfway through that 2 weeks. So this will be coming out after an episode where I talk about putting in my 2 weeks. But um, I keep people at work. A lot of the people that I work with are um, they keep kind of like pressuring me to like try to go drink, um, or go smoke with them, or hang out with them and do things that I'm not really into doing. And that sounds so humble and so stupid and so teenagery. But to be honest with you, like I don't give a single flying fuck about going and smoking weed or going and getting blacked out drunk or going and hooking up with strangers or doing cocaine or fucking meth or anything like that. Like I don't have a burning urge to go find pleasure in stupid temporary things like that. Like and there was a point in my life where I did want to go do those things and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm a grown up if I go and am able to drink at a bar and just sit there and drink my sorrows away." Like, I don't want to do that. And I don't see why people do want to do that. And it's like I don't see why people want to go get coked up on coke at and party until 7 a.m. in the morning and then go work at noon. Like I don't understand how people find the appeal in that and how people live such boring and quote unquote meaningless lives to find comfort in doing those things or to find relaxation in doing those things. Like, I don't think at any point in your life you should be finding comfort in alcohol or drugs because your life is so, like, meaningless, if that makes sense. Like, there is people often think that, like, life has no meaning because quote unquote man created religion. But, like, the fact that you have the fact that you are living such a meaningless life or not actively trying to find your meaning for your life and just choosing to get blacked out every night or to literally like have any kind of fix. And when I'm talking about like fixes, I'm also talking about social media. I don't think people realize that like social media is a fucking drug. It's a fix. You're a fucking addict. Realize that you're an addict because you stare at a phone screen for 8 hours a day, expecting society how to tell you how to live, at what times to go to bed that's best for you, at what to eat that's gonna lower your cholesterol levels. You're fucking addicted to whatever substance you're addicted to, whether it be TikTok, like especially with like the TikTok ban that was like for like 8 hours and people were losing their fucking shit for those 8 hours, not knowing what to do with their life. And then it came back and people were like, oh my god, the savior's back. Like, how the fuck do you think that? How the fuck are you so addicted to your goddamn phone that you could not go outside and think nothing for a second and stare at the fucking grass like a normal person? Like, oh my god. Like, that just made me so fucking angry. But like, how how are you fucking addicted to doing that with your life? Go fucking clean something. Go find something that you fucking enjoy. I sit here as a broke bitch without a fucking car that works 40 to 50 hours a week, and I have a passion, and I actually want to do something with my fucking life. And yet you're fucking 37 years old. However the fuck old you are, I'm just using 37 as an example. You're 37 years old, escaping in alcohol, and you're broke because you spend all your money at a fucking bar. I'm broke because I spend all my money on fucking, like, food. Like, I spend my money on my bills. I pay my phone bill, I pay my rent, and you're over here, like, scavenging, asking people for money for your rent because you went and spent it all at the fucking bar or gambling or anything on whatever stupid fucking Robux, or Minecraft skins or anything. Like, fucking wake up. God damn. Like, this is pissing me off so much. But, like, the fact that, like, you know what really pisses me off now that I'm just, like, kind of going in a pissed off rant? Like, I don't even remember the actual point of this episode at this point. This is what happens when I don't have a fucking script. I go off. But, like, something that pisses me off is that when I meet somebody and they tell me to be like, to live my life to the fucking fullest, they're like, live your life, go party, go get drunk, go do drugs. I don't want to fucking do that. Maybe I've envisioned a life for myself for so long that I can't afford to fucking do that. I'm not telling you that I can't go afford a fucking bump of Coke for $40. I can go spend that as much as I fucking want. Am I gonna go choose to do that? Am I gonna go sit outside of Walmart for 3 hours asking anybody to go buy me alcohol because I'm not fucking addicted or I feel like I need to have that relaxation? No. I have I think that I have an actual direction to my life. And I'm not gonna sit here and try to fucking party my life up. I'm not gonna sit here and live my life because I'm a fucking teenager or because I won't ever be this young again. No, I have goals. And unlike you, or like unlike the people that I'm talking about in this like thing, unlike them, I actually want to do something with my fucking life. They're okay working for 213 a fucking hour, serving these rich people, or just serving these people and relying on getting money from them because they refilled their water 3 times in the 23 minutes that they were there. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck are you doing with your life? Like, why is your life so fucking meaningless? And this sounds terrible. And it's like, yes, yes, I am an addict as well. I fucking am addicted to energy drinks. Like, I'm fucking addicted to overconsumption, as in food. I eat way too much fucking food. My gene size can guarantee that. But, like, I'm not addicted to Coke. I'm not an alcoholic. I'm not fucking wasting my life away like this. I waste my life away doing shit that I fucking love. And maybe find that for yourself. Like, maybe it's because I've been getting a little bit more closer with God, and I think that, like, everything like that isn't quote unquote a sin, but, like, I think there's actual meaning to life now, and I'm not just fucking a depressed fucking teenager anymore. Like, maybe that's why I get all this, like, this anger pent up at the people that I work with, or the people in fucking general who just act like this genuinely. Like, if you're gonna be so white fucking trash, go do it away from me. Like, and maybe it's because I work at such, like, because I work at a different, like, a place where those kind of people fester. Like, and maybe that's just, like, a sign of who I'm gonna become in the future. But I really fucking hope not. I need to drink some water because I need to continue ranting. This liquid IV is actually dog shit. The pomegranate shit, nasty. Anyways, like, I just don't understand why people can't accept the fact that, yes, I'm young. Yes, I'm a teenager. Yes, I live 3,000 miles away from home, but I'm not gonna go spend my fucking Friday nights getting coked up in a bathroom at a party where I know fucking nobody. Or I'm probably gonna go hook up with somebody that I have no emotional connection to. Like, why is that so hard to understand that I don't want to do that? Why is it so hard to understand that, like, maybe somebody as young as me actually knows what they fucking want to do with their life? And when I say that, I genuinely have no idea what I'm gonna fucking do with my life. Yes, I'm in college. I do college online part time because that's all I can afford. Like, yeah, and I work 40 hours a week. But, like, I don't, like, I envision doing something with myself, and I don't know what the fuck it is, or what the fuck my passion's gonna turn into, or whether I even have a passion at this point. Like, or if I even will have a passion at that point. But, like, I don't envision myself, like, staying in the same place as I am now. How much I fucking have worked just to get where I am now, I cannot afford to fucking lose it. Like, I cannot afford to go do those things. And I can't afford to listen to your bullshit excuses on why you can't be a better human being in society. I'm so sorry. I I'm so sorry, but I say this out of out of love, honestly, out of frustration and fucking love. Like I say these things that are so mean and so demoralizing, but I say it out of love because I expect you to be better and I expect you to do something. Like I expect you to live. I don't expect you to fucking waste your time away when you have a kid sitting at home and you're like, "Oh, I'm just going to go get cooked up." I'm saying this as a complete theoretical, but in fucking general, you know? I say it out of love because I expect you to do something, or I'm not expecting, I'm hoping that you want to do something, that you still have a fucking dream in your life, and that you're not just sitting there fucking rotting in fucking bed the next morning, calling out of work, and then complaining that you can't afford your fucking bills. Do something. Go get a new job. Go, figure out a passion. You know how much random ass shit that I have because I'm like, oh, this might turn me on to my passion, or this sounds cool for a little while. Let me try this. And then I just don't end up using it again because it wasn't something that I'm passionate about. Yeah, that is probably a problem, but at least I'm trying to find something that I'm interested in that maybe I can do something with. You know? This is a thing that I found on Instagram Reels that I feel like is so fucking real. Um It says, "Can anyone be considered sober if they stare at their phones for 8-hour days? Just a quick thought. A fix is a fix. Don't f- don't phone and drive. Wreck relationships. Phones take years off of our lives. Are bad for health. But we met here. We spoke to each other. We learned things our parents don't know. A casino of information and opportunities where we lose our minds to the house. A lottery ticket. A surveillance device. A chemical release. Windows into worlds of suffering and inordinate amount of stress. We never would have known otherwise. We never would have known. All the books that we haven't read of the scattered words on here. This is the only reason why we're talking. Drunk on information, puking sadness from it." That is a fucking quote from Instagram Reels talking about how social media is an addiction. If that doesn't tell you how far gone you are, then I don't know what fucking will. I'm very sorry for this fucking unhinged episode, but it was needed. That's just where I am right now. I'm tired of being thought of like I'm tired of being thought of less because I won't go do these things with people. And it's yeah, I make those bullshit excuses, but I feel like those excuses are very valid in the end. Let's see if I can find the real quick. Because it should be right. I'm trying to find it real quick. Give me a second. See if I can quote it. Oh, come on. No, I feel like I have to find it. Because I wanted to read some comments and then I just never did. Here we are. Okay. Here's another fucking quote. Or another little thing that somebody said. People love to point fingers at the people who use drugs and alcohol to self-medicate, but doom scrolling, posting for dopamine, and watching television, shopping, they're all coping mechanisms which are bad for you. Oh my god, addiction is addiction. Jesus Christ. Are you sober from alcohol and drugs? Yes. Are you sober from any addiction? No. It's fucking crazy. How can you switch from addiction to addiction and call yourself sober? You're not fucking sober. Open your goddamn eyes. Goddamn. With that, I think I'm gonna end the episode here. This will be coming out early February, I believe, if things go to plan. I'm sorry for that. I hope you felt called out though, because I definitely called myself out. But just realize you're not fucking real without being real, okay? Thank you for listening. I understand why you'd want to give this a 0 star or leave a negative comment. Still give me 5 stars, but leave that negative comment because I need to hear it. Please. Yes. Anyways, Thank you so much for listening, and I hope to catch you next time.